Hi everyone, it's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Today we talk about defining friendship. So, what makes a friend a friend? Have you ever thought about this before? Out of the billions of people on the globe, around the world, something connects people together and they stay connected for a range of time. For some, it's short, and others, it can become lifelong. There are even times when we have encountered people who we did not intentionally connect with, but ended up coming together over time. What about individuals you meet and immediately connect with them as if you've known them your whole lives up until that moment? What is it that connects us to other people? For some of us, we've remained close to people we went to school with, and no matter how much time passes between visits, we can pick up like nothing has ever changed. I have friends like that. I have friends who fall into these categories. And I've heard it said from those who explore the science of past life theory, suggests that those are possibly individuals that come directly to us from another life. Now, you may be asking why this matters, the who cares. And even more so, why does it matter how we met or how we established our friendships? And to a large extent, it's not an unrealistic thought. The realist in me, however, says is that you have friends or you don't. Move on. But the researcher in me seeks the why. Just as there are people in the world we don't get along with, there are many others that we develop strong bonds to the degree that these individuals are like family. And to me, more like the definition of a family. And further exploring the concept of experiencing stronger bonds with certain peers than we may feel for actual family members. And that's true for me. I believe all of this comes down to a level of compatibility. Simple to categorize, yes, but with deeper feelings associated with the definition of family or how we define family. Humans are social creatures, and yes, even the loner requires some degree of companionship. It comes down to the acceptance, as in accepting someone based on who they are and how they fit into our lives and for how long they remain with us. I'm sure we can all say that we've had people come into our lives for a short time and leave as we, for some reason, did not provide them what they intuitively required. While this unexplained absence from our lives can hurt as we miss them, we have to realize we didn't exactly fit. And if you can understand my meaning, we can have compromised ourselves in order to try to make ourselves more like the personality of the other individual. Now, realistically, we know that this is damaging to our own set of values and beliefs. In other words, don't compromise who you are for the sake of another. If we take the time to know that people will come in and out of our lives and that's okay, take the experience for what it is, for who they are, and embrace the lessons learned. One way to do this is through the concept of grace, which is something I advocate. Treat ourselves with grace, meaning a level of understanding of knowing we are all doing our best as we move through our lives. Now, my question for you, how do you define friendship? And with that, remember, we're all on a journey. And even if we want the same things in life, how we get there is going to be different. So remember, there is no right way, there is no wrong way, there is only your way. And with that, I thank you so much for watching this edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy, and I will be back next week. Take care, everyone.